Hello. We're going to feed some crickets and invite all you peoples to watch. Um, Let me load the page up here and got our notice that we're going live. I'm going to introduce you to Felix. Felix is a little old. He's a little rough around the edges, but we love him. We love him to death. Here we give him a cricket. Oh, I'll show you to him in a second. He'll come out. Come on, guy. You drop it? You dropped it, didn't you? You dropped it. He's old. His hunting skills are not that great, so I can't just put him in a cricket run anymore. A cricket run is a dog kennel with really nice screening on it, and I put the crickets in there with the gliders. Bonnie does it, but Felix cannot hunt for anything. He just doesn't have the reflexes or skills. I mean, he can eventually get one, but it would take him a long time. He prefers to be fed by hand. Don't ya? I'll show you to him. Lucy, are you up? Are you up for this, sir? See, he's eating a cricket. He did get it. You did get it. You little freak. You little freaky man. Oh, there's Bonnie. She's looking for hers. I'm going to get her a cricket. What I'll do is I'm going to set the camera down here so you guys can see this um, in action. There you go. See, I don't like to feed them this way because they get cricket millets all over their bag, and I just clean their bag, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. They need crickets, especially Felix, because it helps them gain weight. And Bonnie has never had crickets. She was kept by a hoarder, and this lady did not feed the gliders crickets at all. She would not feed them crickets at all. So she gave them like these really horrible meals out of like formula. And the formula is okay to give the gliders. It's just you don't want to do it for every meal and you don't want it to be the exclusive portion of the meal. But she was doing it as like the whole meal. You've got to give them fresh fruits and vegetables. You've got to give them crickets. You've got to give them whole proteins like beef and chicken, because these are things that they eat in the wild. Well, they don't get much beef in the wild, but they're omnivores. They got to handle their proteins. They got to have their vegetables. They need the crickets for iron and calcium, and you just gotta give them what they need. There you go, guy. Get him. Oh, he fell down in the pouch. You'll feel him moving around there in a second. He's in the pouch with you. Oh no, he's not. He's over there. Little shit. Come here. Little shit. Come here. Hold on. I got. That's what we need. Another cricket loose. I gotcha. Felix. Here you go. There you go. Look at him eating that cricket. He goes for the soft tissue. He used to like nosh on the heads, and like he would scoop out the brain. It was really interesting to watch, but he's hardly got any teeth anymore. He's 12 years old. He's an elderly glider, so he gets along as best he can. And he does pretty well. I mean, he's got lots of energy. Bonnie, Bonnie, I'll give you a cricket. Bon. Come on, I'll give you a cricket. She was poking her head out last night, plenty. Actually getting quite sociable. Bonnie, did you find the one that was down there, or are you just being a little nasty Nelly? Bonnie, come on. Come on up and get a cricket. Bonnie. Oh, don't, Felix. Felix is the kind. He's at a weight right now. He's only at 3.1 ounces, which is just terrible weight. So I give him as many crickets as he wants, and Bonnie, come on, girl. Oh. And if he gets as many crickets as he wants, he's gonna grow. Oh, you just popped off the butt end. I wish this was more in focus, but he just popped off the butt end of that guy. And that's usually where he starts, because that's the soft tissue they're looking for. Back in the day when he had teeth, he would actually crunch in and he'd get like the legs pulled apart like a crab, and he'd go in for the brain and all kinds of stuff. But now he just eats the small tissue, and he kind of hollows that out and leaves like the head and a few legs up top, which they're still kind of alive at that point. So they'll still crawl around for a bit, which is another reason I don't like him eating out of the bag like this, because he'll make a mess in there. Won't you? Won't you, guy? You got a kiss for me? Let's see. You got a kiss for me. Or a nuzzle? Nuzzle. Yeah. You got that, Phil? Yeah, okay. I wish you could kind of hear him. I could put the mic on him and you would hear him crunching on him. Here's another one, guy. There you go. Good catch. See, that's about like his range of motion is kind of like not that great. I don't know if you'll be able to hear any of that. You got the hot mic, buddy? Yeah, you probably couldn't hear any of that. He's just noshing away. Lips smacking. Every once in a while, there's kind of a crunch, but he doesn't really have teeth anymore. He gets them back there, and they eat like bats too. Like if they have berries or something like that, they eat them like bats, where they smash them in their mouth and they just take all the nutrients down. The top and the bottom of their mouths have ridges. Oh, guy. Yeah, let's turn you this way so people can see you better. Whoa. Whoa. Well, kind of see you better. Bonnie, are you going to come up and get a cricket? I mean, Felix is just going to town here. Bonnie has her own weight problem. She's kind of overweight, and it's really bad. Like, I don't know if she's just taken too much of Felix's food, or, I mean, for the amount of crickets he's been eating, he should be maintaining more of a weight. I'll probably measure him today, and I'm willing to bet he's going to be at 3.2 or 3.3. Because he's had a lot of crickets over this weekend. Yes, you have had a lot of crickets over this weekend. I'm going to turn the lights down a bit because he doesn't need to have that intense a light on him. Yeah, that's better. That's better, guy. You see a little bit better? Yeah. You're just too much, man. You're just too much. He's looking right at me. Okay, let me get rid of that. Got a napkin over here. Hopefully I'll catch more of the millets he makes. These are actually really good fertilizer. Pretty much what I do is when their cage, what I have is a catch pan in the bottom of their cage, and that I throw into compost. And I'm telling you, it makes stuff grow like crazy. It's basically glider guano and cricket parts and little bits of food that they haven't eaten. It's great for compost. He's looking for another one. He's looking for another one. You're going to get as many as you can get. And if you come up here, I would be much happier if you came up here. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Come on up here. Okay, I'll give you one then. Here, there you go. There you go, buddy. Bonnie, if you would just stick your head out, I would give you a cricket and you would be so happy. I know you love crickets. When the first time I gave her a cricket, you can tell there's an instinctual connection to eating insects with these guys. Bonnie, 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 come on. Because she looked at it for a second, grabbed it up right away, and immediately turned it over and started eating the soft tissue of the abdomen. You coming out through here? Bonnie, Bonnie girl, Bonnie, come on. There's a cricket here for you. Here, Bonnie, Bonnie, there you go. There you go. There you go. Good. She, like I said before, she was with a hoarder for a while, and these mills and hoarders are just horrible. They keep the gliders in overcompressed colonies, really bad cages, small cages. They don't like to feed them anything but these crappy formula meals, and they don't give them crickets. The lady I got Bonnie from was like, oh, the carapace will get stuck in the pouch and they'll rip it open. That's ridiculous. These animals are meant to eat insects. In the wild, they do not rip open their own carapaces, their own pouches, just because a cricket piece got stuck in there. It's ridiculous. It's just the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard. It's just an excuse to not give them a good diet. And she was already a little heavy when I got her, but then when I started giving her crickets, boy, did she explode. It's because she's probably getting the proper proteins, and her didn't know how to handle it. Her metabolism didn't know how to handle it properly. But now I'm working on her. She works out on the wheel. So does Felix, surprisingly. You can probably see now he's kind of balding on his knees, on his back legs. And he's kind of got two bald spots behind the eyes there in those pits. He's 12 years old. They live 12 to 14 years. Like I said, he's still got a lot of energy, and he's just an amazing little guy. He's been with me this whole time. We got him raised right out of pocket, so we pretty much raised him from when he was a baby. And he was also being held by a hoarder. The lady who we got him from, didn't even know if he was not inbred or not, because her colony was so compressed. But we've pretty much determined that there's no way he could be inbred. He's just extremely healthy. He doesn't have any glandular problems. He's just been a perfect little guy the whole time we've had him. I raised him with my ex-wife, April. Then when we got divorced, we've kind of done this back and forth thing, but that was just for a little while, and then eventually she just wanted me to have them full time. So, but she still visits with them. We're still, me and my ex-wife are really good friends, actually. We're just not good married. And he likes pets. He likes a nice little nuzzle around the ears. Bonnie, if you want a cricket, stick your little head out and get one. And you will have received the cricket. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bon. Bonnie, there you go. You might have seen her head poke out there. You can see her ear there. She's farting around underneath of Felix. Felix, don't fall. You're kind of on a little patouche there. You're ding dong. There you go. Don't fall off. By Thor's mighty hammer, don't fall off. You want to come up? Want to come up on my arm? Bonnie, you still eating the cricket? You want another one? Felix, you're gonna fall, dude. Come on, don't fall. Come on up here. Come on, guy. Get on my shoulder. Here, we're gonna put the camera back now. And you'll see Felix a little better. There. Felix. See, he looks a little light. You can see those bald spots on his knees. And we're going to get him another cricket. We're going to get a cricket. We're going to get a cricket. And this will be easier for Bonnie, too. She's so shy. So shy. Bonnie. Bon. Here. There you go. She used to not take food from my hand. These milled gliders, I mean, we were lucky when we got Felix just out of pocket because he was still a baby. But these milled gliders, when you get them, they're always in a really bad mood, and they do not like people because they've been kept in these compressed cages and they're not given any handling, and they're just not, and they're given this crappy diet. Well, I started feeding her crickets. Oh, God, you missed one there, kid. You missed one. You're missing him, Bonnie. One got away. I hate that. That's going to be like a cricket going off for days now. Where did you go? That's all right. That's all right. We got you another cricket, Felix. We give you as many. He gets as many as he wants because he needs those fats and those proteins and that iron and that calcium to get his butt back in shape. Come here. There you go. There you go. Look at him go. And you might notice he's got an opposable thumb just like you or me. It's actually in a better spacing on their hand, so they can do like this and this. Apes can't do that. Their thumbs are way too low down on their hands. Well, we're apes, but we have the opposable thumb in the right position. Chimpanzees, gorillas, theirs is all the way down here, like where the elbow would be on us. So it's really hard. They can't like get really dexterous. Gliders can get super dexterous. If I had a toy here, I'll be right back. I'll show you. They like these scrunchy cat toys. They also like the faux mice, these guys. Although I'm not going to describe to you what they do with them. But they like this deal right here. Grab it. Well, you're not interested in that. You're interested in the mic. You want to say, hello. All right. He's just like too excited about the world right now. And he wants more crickets. That's what he's looking for. Okay. Come on. Up on top. There we go. All right, let me get you a cricket. He's probably going to poo pretty soon. He's older, so when he gets to eating a lot, he'll go in there. Yeah. Okay, you got to come up. Up. Show the people. See, he's got an opposable thumb, and he grabs it. You can't quite see, but he's grabbing it like that. Now, you give that, because we came from little mice and grew up to be bigger mammals and then turned into apes. Give these guys a few million years and that opposable thumb in a non-threatening environment, they'll be running shit in no time. In no time. Especially with an opposable thumb like that, they'll start, because if he wasn't so into crickets right now, he would grab this and articulate it. And you can see he's trying to articulate it as though he's trying to, if you give him a pencil, sometimes he'll do that too. He'll grab it and it's like he's trying to figure something out and articulate it and play with it. And, using tools that's just the next step eventually, is that they start using tools like chimpanzees do when they go for termites in the termite hives with the little sticks. Oh, we got a nice juicy one for you. Come here. Come on. Oh, yeah. As many as he wants. I need him. Oh, Bonnie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. Let me get you one. Bonnie Rotten. I'm getting him used to that clicking sound being an indicator for food. There, you dropped it. It's right there. Hunting instinct. Come on. You saw it. Oh, come on. This is not fair. Okay. Oh, I had to squish him a little bit. Come on, Bonnie. There you go. And you probably heard that little noise. She does that a lot. It's unfortunate, but it means that she's not comfortable. But, originally when I got her, she was just completely off the chain. She would nip and bite at you. And now she will let me pet her. She doesn't really come out of the pouch, but we're getting there. When I have her on the couch and I'm feeding Felix, she'll come out of the pouch and walk around a little bit and look for crickets while I'm feeding him crickets. So it's not so bad. She's getting there. We had another glider, Chuck, who was also a mosaic like Bonnie is, and he was totally inhospitable, but then he got to like my ex-wife really well. And he liked me a little bit better. He would let us pet him. He would let us bring him out. Look him. He's articulating with his thumb. See how he's holding that? He's got it just like a soda pop can or something. He's got it right in between his forefingers and his thumb. Not a lot of animals in nature do that. They're parallel evolution with North American flying squirrels. They look a lot alike, except North American flying squirrels have a shorter, bushier tail, and they don't have an opposable thumb. Otherwise, they look almost exactly like a sugar glider. Biologically wise, they're not the same, because North American flying squirrels don't raise their young in pouches. They just give regular birth to them. And they have pretty large litters too. North American flying squirrels can give birth up to 6. Sugar gliders typically have no more than 2 to 3. Or actually, I don't think I've ever heard of them having more than 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, guy. What is up, dude? He's got a piece of a cricket hanging out of his mouth. You want another one? You've got cricket parts all over me. Look at this. Look at this. Wishbone. Oh, he wants to hang out on me now. This is break time. He might take some more crickets, but he'll like very cutely poke his head out. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my God. He's looking for more crickets. He's looking for more crickets. All right, buddy. You want more crickets? I give you more crickets. You got the cricket. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie, you get this one if you can give me your face. Give me your face. Give me your face. There you go. You got it. Now, she doesn't articulate them in her hands like Felix does, which she will hold them kind of, but not the way Felix does with his thumb. So she's like kind of getting used to it. Like I said, she never had crickets before, but the first time I gave her crickets, it was like a revelation. She couldn't get enough of them. It was instinctual. It's a bug. I eat these. So basically, he's old too. He's got this little crook in his tail now. It's like a permanent little crook. And his tail's thinning a little bit. I imagine he's got like no more than a year left in him, but I think he's probably going to die peacefully. You know, he's not losing bowel control. He's not at any lack of energy. Chuck was losing bowel control and had a horrible problem peeing on himself and was probably having organ failure. Let me look at you. I got to check your belly. Yeah, you're nice and clean. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, buddy. You gonna go in the pouch? You want to hang out on Papa? You're going in the pouch. Okay. You want to hang out on Papa? Come on. You want more crickets? Come on up, and I'll give you as many as you want. Okay, that's it for them. He's going in the pouch. There we go. Come on, guys. All right, I'm going to put him away, and I'll be right back. It's like the first thing he does, very first thing he does when he gets in there is he goes for the water, which is good. Now we're done. We're done with live. Thank you everybody for either coming in or not coming in.